done with this healing, shielding stuff. We're going full engage.
Yeah, it's a bit of a standard play for the side of the VCS. Just go hard and go home, and that seems to be the motto this time around. I think we're going to see a little bit more of the going home from the side of Team Secret this time around, mostly because I see that Tryndamere in the top lane, and I think you don't really have much in the way of stopping that at all. Hero is not going to be able to do much on the Camille up against it unless he gets absurdly far ahead to the point where Enper has to blow everything just to try and run away. But even then, Hero's squishy. He can just stand and fight with that one once he has ultimate, and probably will win most of the time. And we're already seeing trades coming out right now. Enper has automatically won because he can just press Q at any time. He gets another crit to just prove everything. I hate this champion.
Hero not having the worst time there, but at the same time, yeah, as you said, obviously the Tryndamere giving Emperor a bit of a better lane, which is a pretty good adjustment, you know, from SBTC, because giving them a rough lane last time definitely played into the part of losing that game. In the bot lane though, sides have swapped as well. This time it's going to be Secret that are taking the heavy trade early on, the level 2 coming through. Maybe we get first blood, hit the root down. The last auto picks up the kill, and Celebrity is the one to take this one. Once again, proving Arcane buff just a bit too strong.
Eddie just taking way too much poke in the early trades with Celebrity and not being able to throw it back. Palette's just able to walk straight in and get the flash auto attack, and it's just done. It's just done for Eddie. He just took way too much damage and gets converted on easily by Celebrity. So very, very good pickup for him. He's going to be very happy, and this bot lane could be off to a fantastic start, especially if Jarvan makes his way towards there. But as is, he's in the top side right now.
Yeah, he is lurking.
Yes.
And, it is going to be Hero that goes aggressive here. Emperor able to get away. The Ignite is ticking over, but here comes DNK on the job and able to get a bit of damage down unless Camille has his hook shot. It could be risky, but Penguin now going to make their way up as well, so we'll deter DNK from going a bit further. Both junglers there making sure that they are seen, which means bot lane not going to have to worry too much as Palette actually came up to the top side.
A very early roam from Palette. He's feeling happy that they're trying to freeze in the bot side as Eddie, so he's not really losing out on anything right now, especially as Celebrity is also on the reset. But he's going to make his way down there. They're going to break that freeze. They're going to try and pressure Eddie as much as they can with this extra pickaxe. And we're going to see how SBTC wants to play this next phase out. We've got 2T doing okay in the mid lane right now, fairly even. We're gonna wait to see the level 6 come through, wait for the wave clear to really ramp up for these mid laners and them to start roaming.
And maybe Palette, maybe he heard what the analysts were saying about supports being bad. Maybe he's like, you know what, this game, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to be everywhere. I'm going to show that support mains are good at the game. And they're really trying to make a stamp on this one, as we are going to see Penguin lurking around on this bot side. Maybe a gank could occur.
Yeah, we want to see Palette sort of show up. He's the last one left of that Feng Vu Buffalo lineup. We kind of want to see him succeed. But he's done very well thus far this game. But it's a one kill. It's not much has really happened right now. There's a small CS lead based off that freeze, as mentioned before. We just need to see where these junglers are going to path. Dragon is up and a reset coming through from DNK. He's going to make his way to the top side, so this gives an angle for Penguin to try and take this Dragon, but wards in the river means he's not particularly sure where this Jarvan is going to go. He's not comfortable making that call right now, but he will just help support his bot laner as they go in.
Ooh, Eddie, they're taking quite a bit of damage, and it did feel like Penguin was maybe looking for some sort of gank. Obviously not going to be found just yet. He's going to go over to that Dragon. DNK lurking around. They will have vision of Penguin. They know he's in the vicinity.
Yeah, Jarvan actually decided to move away from the camps that were spawned. Did not want to give up this early Drake. It is a... what is it? It's a Hex Drake. It's a Hex Tech Drake? I think you could have given that up fine, but they don't want to. Team Seat Artifact seems fairly aware DNK is there, so he's just playing it fairly safe. 2T is not in a position to convert, so a lot of time being wasted, Hit it early.
Ooh. Destiny on the top side. No ult for Emperor means it's a quick kill gifted over to Hero. And we talked about how this could be a problem over for Secret, but they're just making it work.
Yeah, this is the opportunity you have, that very small window. They find it before the ult is up, and because there's no teleport on the side of Emperor, he has to walk all the way back, so can be an easy crash for Hero. Might be able to take a chunk out with Q, but no, easy reset. DNK on the meanwhile is going to grab this dragon, but nope, it's too early for a Rift Herald, but Penguin is going to sit up on this top side and take away the farm that DNK has neglected so far. But his bot side camps are spawning, so he shouldn't be too bad right now.
And we actually see the potential invade here from DNK, going to be going a little bit aggressive. We get the replay of that top fight. So level 6 there for Hero does kick this one off, and we're going to go back to game, so hold on for that moment. But back in the bot lane, obviously we said that was a big momentum shift in the last game. You know, Secret were able to really get ahead. It is feeling much better for SBTC this time around.
Yeah, but here's the play now from SBTC. Gonna try and collapse onto someone.
They are indeed. Eddie going to be able to get away for now. Flash heal was used, or sorry, just heal was used, and a little bit of maybe target selection there, questionable, as the Java not able to get the knockup on to the Aphelios. They're able to walk out pretty unscathed, to be honest, and not exactly what you want to see if you're an SBTC fan.
Yeah, DNK misses the flag and drag flash onto Eddie. They could have gone for the more easier target on Zhuhao and picked that up probably fairly comfortably. So here's a bit of repeat.
Ooh. Hook coming through. There is the root. Eddie going to flash early. There's the rocket though. One more could do it. The ignite's not going to tick out, but they may have left Zhuhao, who is close to the tower, but is going to be picked up by the Java, and a nice knockup from DNK secures that kill.
Yeah, it's a good pickup. Good work from Zhuhao, actually flashing in front of Celebrity to stop the ultimate coming through. So, you know, support doing their job to keep their AD carry alive, but it's another kill to Celebrity. And it's going to be tower play. It's going to be at least 2 into his pocket, so basically made up that extra kill he missed out on Eddie. But Penguin on the top side, going to try and trade back with a Rift Herald. Probably going to go top side with it, as there's a fairly comfortable lead opening up for the side of Hero, taking full advantage of this matchup right now with this Sheen advantage. Can probably do a lot of damage to this tower.
Getting Camille ahead, obviously, absolutely huge. We talked about how strong Tryndamere can be, the stat check champion. Obviously, if the stats don't work in his favor, then it's not a particularly fun game.
No, but yeah, it's a really nice hook, and the delay on that auto attack, Eddie just stood still expecting it to come out. That just meant he ended up taking a bit extra damage than he was originally planning, because he expected, you know, instant auto attack, and that's what everyone does on Nautilus. But that delay, it's mind games, man. It's mind games. Anyway,
sometimes dodging is the best dodge indeed.
Absolutely. And here, again, Hero has full control of this wave. Enpa is sitting on nothing right now in terms of items, so he doesn't really want to stand and fight. Has the ultimate this time around, so it's not as bad for him. But yeah, the shield, the adaptive defenses are coming in very clutch in these very short trades.
Yeah, and across the board, pretty even. We always talk about Camille when it comes to ADCs as just, well, a bit of a nightmare. So winning topside for Secret might actually not be too bad. You know, SBTC is getting Celebrity ahead, but will they be able to stand the test of that Camille later on in the game? Obviously, XA Ultimatum, a little bit scary.
Yeah, making eyes towards Artifact DNK gets Flash.
And it's definitely something, you know, obviously DNK trying to put pressure on the map. So far, not getting the most out. Is on the top side now. Enpa taking even more trades from Hero, who is just getting more and more control in this lane. Now up quite a lot of CS as well, about 25.
Yeah, but Team Secret on the other side, they're getting this pressure down. They're trying to make sure that the losses on the bot side are going to be matched. But overall, this top side is just going so damn well. He's going for these really short trades where Enpa isn't really sure if the burst is going to fully come out and he has to commit the ult or not. It makes it really difficult because it's not like he's not all-inning. He's just going in, getting this short trade, and then running the hell away. So he doesn't want. So Enper can't commit the ult, but here's an engage.
Hook in the bot side. We do see the depth charge go down as well. Leona is pretty much dead, and that's going to be a kill over to the Jinx. 4 travelled down to the bot side. Here comes Twisted Fate, though. A little bit late, but here to defend the tower. Penguin also on the bot side. So 3 versus 4. It is going to deter SBTC from going for more. But again, proactive plays from them. Much better than what we saw in Game 1.
Yeah, and on the side of Team Secret, seeing a lack of any response tools. The Gwen just can't respond to something that close to her. She just sort of sits and doesn't do anything. Now Eddie's been left to his lonesome as the resets have come through. Shuhao's going to be here in time, but it's still going to force Eddie off this tower, give plates over to Celebrity, and it's just complete domination of the spot side. Penguin has to drop this Herald top to get something out of it, and even contend with this gold lead that's coming on the bot side. This first brick is pretty much guaranteed to go to Celebrity at this point.
Really nice plays there from DNK, just keeping that pressure high, get the Jinx fed. It's what one Secret game won, and they're looking to convert that into their own. But on the top side, they are going to drop their Herald. This should be able to take the first brick, although it is secured by Jinx in the bot lane, so it will be just slightly too late.
And now they're just, again, punishing onto Enper. Enper isn't really a dive target because of that ultimate. Makes him a bit too much of a problem, but you see the damage coming out from Hero. It's just removing this. It's just removing this Tryndamere, this R5 pick from the game. A good
target on the bot side. They are able to pick up Zhuhao once again, so really forcing the pressure onto this bot side of the map, and they're now even whittling down the tower of the tier 2 bot. So Celebrity really starting to run with the pace of this game.
Now Enper's in trouble.
He is indeed going to use the Undying Rage. We'll be able to walk away from that one, though, but the tower may not be so lucky.
Tuti's here to make sure there's no wave. Hero is low as well, but I don't think there's going to be an engage. So, manages to defend the top side tower, but it's and they also have the pressure on the bot side to grab a dragon for themselves as well. So off to a great lead again, picking up these objectives on the bot side. And what we see here, Zhuhao just a little bit out of position here. And I think Paulette just ends up getting betrayed by DNK a little bit with that ultimate coming through.
Yeah. Locked under tower, taking a little bit too much damage, but still good signs from SBTC. You know, they're starting to pick up a little bit of a lead. Only 1k though, I believe, if my eyes don't deceive me. It might actually be only 400. So even though they have been able to put a lot of pressure onto this bot lane, they're still not surging away. But the 2 dragons is going to be pretty nice. It is an Ocean Soul.
Yeah, definitely not blowing it out as much as Team Secret were in that last game, but it's because of Hero on this top side. He has kept this game very close to even, and though Celebrity is, you know, extremely far ahead and will probably, in theory, do more in a 5v5 fight, having it all on the Camille is great for just jumping in and deleting Celebrity immediately. And with that gone, you're relying on a Tryndamere that's very far behind and an Akali to do your damage for you. I don't think that's going to be quite enough to get through the Aphelios Gwen with a Leona playing Peel.
Oh, bot side Enper gets wiped off the map there. Camille Cho'Gath on the Q. It's just too much damage to handle.
Enper just got his ult back as well, so finding that window perfectly. This is going to be a hero carry game, and we are seeing this boy step up. He is looking very strong after a couple of splits of looking very mediocre. Now, it could just be competition not the best. We still have to see him up against the greats of Kiaya, Hasmed, and the likes, but very good showing from Hero so far. This game might be on his back, and he might be able to get a clean 2-0 for Team Secret.
Yeah, keeping them afloat, definitely, indeed. Even pushing them a little bit ahead, as you said. Now they are the ones to go 400 in the lead with the bot tower tier 1 bot tower. Now they're looking at maybe this tier 1 mid to close out the trifecta. But Paulette and Celebrity not going to let this one go down easy. They do have the wave clear, they do have the damage, so they are going to be threatening enough to force them away.
Yeah, no one's currently covering 2T on the top side, and DNK is lurking around there, so that tower should be traded. Oh, never mind. That has not seen any damage to it before now. Yeah, okay. kind of forgot Hero was just monstering that lane, so that thing was untouched. Yeah. But now Artifact, he's just gonna sit in the top side and keep that tower safe for as long as he can. Try and make some plays with his ultimate when that comes back up. And so far,
it's what we didn't really see SBTC do with that Twisted Fate. Obviously, Secret needs to try and open up the map with that Twisted Fate. Use that Destiny, not straight off cooldown, but try and get as many plays as possible. Obviously, it's supporting your side laners. And I think there's real scope for this, especially with how far Heroes got ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, linking up with your jungler is a little bit harder this time, like to get the damage through, because it's double AP. You can itemize against that. You can see the Merc Treads coming out from 2T and DNK, for example. But if you wanted, you could almost just commit Penguin to that side lane for a little bit if you really needed someone to cover it, and just let Artifact play sort of bodyguard for Hero. Play the sort of G2 style of one person hangs back behind the split pusher. That's the style, and let Twisted Fate combine with this Hextech ultimatum and make sure whoever they choose is guaranteed to be popped.
Indeed, and talking about popped, I'm imagining that the action is going to pop up in a sec. We've had a bit of a lull. The next dragon is coming up in 1 minute, and I do imagine that Secret want to contest that.
Yeah, I imagine they probably don't want to hand off the Ocean Soul Points this early, especially when they're not actually that far behind at all. I mean, as we said, they're about a K ahead. It's pretty much completely even once you factor in the stats from the dragons. And now we're seeing the resets come through. Penguin not quite getting to that mythic, but has the Nash's Tooth in hand, so still on that one item spike, and has the lifesteal, the Omnivamp rather, to work with. So going to be still deceptively tanky. But it's SBTC with prime position on the dragon so far, as we're going to see a reset from Hero. Teleports available.
Ooh, there's the solar flow. They managed to get Palette immediately. That is an early pick before the Drake. DNK now in a bit of trouble. Will be able to flag and drag his way out there. Gonna have to flash over the wall to get away from Artifact, as Celebrity is the new focus, but a good cleanse does give him a bit of wiggle room, but they're chasing them down. Snip will end their life as in comes DNK. They're trying to turn this one back around. Tryndamere also charging forward. Will be able to pick up the kill onto Penguin as Akali popping off as well, but will they be able to camp out on top? Emperor with the ultimate being used, able to keep spinning to win. Gonna get stunned up, but here comes Camille. Hero, we talked about him being the savior for this team. They will finish this team fight with the 5-4-3. Hero left standing.
That could have been so much more if Eddie hadn't just walked past the Tryndamere as if he wasn't there and just ate all the damage and did nothing in response. Not bad. That's a... Oh! Juhao!
Okay.
Not caught shopping. Very, very good dodge from him. He's happy. He's on his way. And now we're probably going to see the same thing break out again. Alright, let's see how it starts off. It starts with a good pick onto Palette. It sets Eddie up great. Lots of chakrams to work with. But they are still stalled out by a very good flag drag that interrupts Hero's dash. But the CC is still just too much there. They burned out Celebrity. They try so hard. And DNK did play this fight extremely well. And Eddie here, he could have just, tried to do anything, but he commits so hard to try and get an assist or anything onto the Akali that he just walks straight past DNK and Emperor, and he could have just popped one of them with the amount of chakrams he had. Probably not Emperor because of ultimate, but he could have done a lot of damage to DNK for sure. He just tunneled on the Akali too hard, and it could have been an easier win with more members left alive for Team Secret, and they could have converted that into a dragon. But as is, SBTC reset onto the map faster and picked up the dragon for themselves.
Yeah,
so now
one away from Soul Point. Obviously a flip of what we saw last game. Secret were the ones in control, but the gold lead has started to balloon a bit though. Now about 3.5k lead over to Team Secret. Maybe the fight starts to change favor.
Yeah, maybe the dragon doesn't necessarily have to be that strong if itemization is done correctly. Put a Morelos on Penguin or something like that. Plus, there's a lot of burst damage to work with that Ocean Soul isn't going to help with at all.
Ooh, another fight though. Eddie going to be popped immediately. Really nice pick from SBTC, but here comes the hero. Going to be stepping forward into the NK, looking to pick this one up with a Hextech Ultimatum. Tried to dash away, but it will not be. And Enfer on the other side also trying to live, but will be going down soon as Paulette, another victim of the Camille. 3 for 1. A huge turnaround from Secret after initial pick from SBTC.
Yeah, everything's being blown into Eddie, but Hero is able to arrive in time, comes in on the backside and Emperor has already committed everything. His ultimate is blown early. He's not able to chunk through everyone to just wail on people. And it just means Team Secret, they have the gold, they have the damage to finish off the fight, even without Eddie being basically removed at the start. And they pick up the Baron. They can now really utilize the side lane pressure off the Twisted Fate Camille. Let's just see it play out once again. It's Eddie popped instantly.
Yeah, popped instantly, and obviously it's pretty nice in classic League of Legends. You're like, okay, get rid of the ADC, win game, but it just turns into Hero has free reign because you have nothing to really use on them, and everyone's just trying to run away from the rest of the team. It's just a free-for-all. It's just easy pickings. And Camille, well, just you can't run away.
And yeah, look at Emper's target selection there as he pops his ultimate at half health and just starts trying to beat onto the Camille. Not the Camille, rather the Gwen. And she is a very tanky lady, especially with her steel caps and Omnivamp built into the Riftmaker. So didn't really end up doing much damage at all in that fight, and this Tryndamere, much to my enjoyment, has been absolutely useless. I always this champ do nothing, and I think it should be deleted.
Yeah, it was one that they talked about reworking. You know, I don't know if reworking would have been the play. Maybe he gets even stronger and still keeps the ult. But talking about stronger, Hero once again on this bot side, going to be able to pick up the kill onto 2T. As in the mid though, Paulette trying to find a hook, did get it, but not going to have any damage on the end of that one as Moonlight Vigil coming down for a little bit of poke.
And we saw the interaction that was talked about on the desk, the ultimate, the Destiny Gate just denying the Shroud, but SBTC looking for something. It's not going to happen. As Team Secret are able to back away comfortably.
And here comes the TP as well, looking to get more tower pressure. They've already taken 2 tier 2s. Will they be able to get some tier 3s and some inhibs going? They are going to collect the bot. Tier 3, the mid is going to fall as well, and the inhibs are crumbling. What seemed a close game, Secret have really ramped up to take into their favor.
Yeah, it hasn't really mattered that they've had no control over the dragons, but it's just been monstering these team fights. Hero is 8-0-0. He has been involved in most of the kills. It's about 2/3, 3/4. I don't know. I don't know fractions. I haven't done maths in years. Anyway, he has done a lot. He's very good. He do good work on Camille. I'm very impressed.
No, indeed, very impressive. And we talked, well, the analysts talked about it more, but they said about how the Tryndamere is dangerous. It's one you got to watch out for. Camille, well, kind of the dark horse in this race, came out of nowhere, just really making things work and picking up. And we are now seeing the next dragon going to be spawning in 15 seconds, and it's already Team Secret that are ready for that one.
Yeah, Team Secret have full control of the spot side, and as it is an Ocean Drake. You can kind of just give those up individually. They are basically worthless. But, you know, you might want to poke ahead and try and go for the soul if you're DNK or something. But they're not going to. They're just going to try the rocket, see if that works. It doesn't. And that's going to be a first Drake for the side of Team Secret. They are going to trade that off for a tower, so that's a bit of gold into the pockets of Akali. But is that really likely, as here's a collapse on top side?
Could be in trouble. Now there is the gold card. Here's a Felios able to get a bit of damage with a nice knockup from DNK, but it's not going to make a difference. 2T going to go down so quickly, and Eddie will finally fall, but also finds the kill onto DNK. Now 4 versus 3. Do they start opening even more towers? Is this top tier 2 on the menu?
So it seems to me that Team Secret has moved from playing to win to play to try and kill Eddie as many times as possible. Because this seems to be the playbook from them. Just blow everything on Eddie. Anyway, it's a 2 kills for 1. They don't need the AD carry at all. They have a Twisted Fate. They have a Gwen. They can melt this tower. There's nothing SBTC can do. It's fight now or lose the game. So SBTC, what you gonna do? Everyone's up. You have a numbers.
They're going to get the hook. They are trying to make this play, but Palette taking so much damage. But a good knockup from Jarvan does buy them some time. In goes Tryndamere, looking to get that damage down. But there's Hero onto the backline, jumping onto Celebrity, who is very low, but still alive. And that's the team diving forward. They make it count. Double kill to the Camille. And now DK running for his life away from Penguin. It's going to be the Akali to fall, as well as DK is finally... Oh, no, I spoke too soon. I was going to say finally chased down. It will be a little bit longer, but they're just going to end the game.
19-9, they took the fight. That was basically the perfect fight for them. Multi-man knockups for days, so much AoE. They still lose it comfortably without losing a single kill going on.